Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. City of Fairfield welcomes you to this year's annual Veterans Day Parade. I am Monty Hoover, and I'm honored to be your parade announcer today. Singing the national anthem this year is Airman First Class Natalie Angst from the United States Air Force Band of the Golden West. Please stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Natalie. That was wonderful. Now we have a special lady today. It's the City of Fairfield's Poet Laureate, Suzanne Bruce, and she will read a special poem for this occasion.
Thank you very much. I wrote this poem particularly for the commemoration today of all of our veterans. Often forgotten. A wave of unease stirs in hearts as the one in uniform leaves to serve our country, a job often forgotten by an assuming society. Their service not for individual cause, but for collective prosperity. Risk of life so that others may live, our freedoms often forgotten. Often forgotten the sacrifice, missing birthdays, graduations, funerals of loved ones. Often forgotten the selfless drive as to why each veteran chose a salute to our flag, red, white, and blue, allowing differences, allowing tolerance, allowing all races to commune. Let us heed the roll call today, applaud bravery, valor, grace. Let us humble our thoughts to why they fought and continue these efforts today. As we watch this parade from curbs, wonder how each silent step they have made is one for us, is a boisterous claim to revel our oath, our promise, to never become complacent, to mutually never forget. Thank you.
Thank you, Suzanne. I also want to introduce to you our illustrious judges for the parade. They have a challenging job to sit here patiently, watching all the entrants, making notes, rating them on all different types of categories and whatnot. And those judges are Kevin Murray, Mike Segala from Suisun City, Suzanne Bruce, and Sandra Trujillo. Thank you so much for participating today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Fairfield Police Department's motorcycle unit. They are committed to reducing traffic collisions and increasing roadway safety through education, engineering, and enforcement. In addition to chasing speeders, the members of the motorcycle unit are experts at accident investigation and DUI detection. Each member has over 200 hours of specializing training to ensure they have what it takes to make our city safer. Following the motor unit is Simmons Sheldon, Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 2333, Color Guard. The post meets at the Suisun Veterans Memorial Building at 427 Main Street, Suisun City. With them is Simmons Sheldon, VFW Post 2333 Auxiliary, with Commander Barry Adams and Auxiliary President Angela Prill. Next up, we have the Fairfield PD Bear. 1 week ago today, Dan Marshall became the Chief of Police for the Fairfield Fire Department. He is the 14th Chief to lead the Fairfield Police Department. Rolling up next is the Fairfield Fire Department, led by Chief Lukenbach and crew. Riding on the truck today, we have Congressman John Garamendi, Fairfield Mayor Harry Price, and Vice Mayor Rick Vaccaro. Council members Pam Bertani, Kat Moy, Doris Panduro, Chuck Tim, and Scott Tonneson. We also have Wendy Fabian attending on behalf of Assemblywoman Lori Wilson. Behind them is Suisun Fire Department. Suisun City Fire Department aboard Truck 47, we have Mayor Pro Tem Alma Hernandez riding along today. Also aboard the engine is Fire Chief Brad Lopez. He is joined by Fire Captain Joss Danner, who is an Air Force vet, and Fire Captain Aaron Lemming, who is an Army vet as well. And I believe I see Wanda Williams riding on their councilwoman on that Suisun City fire truck. Welcome to California Highway Patrol. California Highway Patrol was created in 1929 to provide the uniformed traffic law enforcement throughout the state, assuring the safe, convenient, and efficient transportation of people and goods on our highway system is still their primary purpose. They make California a great place to live, work, and travel by reducing fatalities, injuries, and crime. They are committed to providing first-class customer service. We model the department's professional and organizational values in every interaction. We develop and support our workforce to sustain a world-class organization. The mission of the California Highway Patrol is to provide the highest level of safety, service, and security. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Solano County Sheriff Thomas Farrar and the Solano County District Supervisor from District 3, Jim Sparing, and they are riding on the Bear in today's parade. Followed by the Solano County Sheriff's Mounted Posse members. Sheriff Ferrara began his law enforcement career in Solano County in 1981 and is a graduate of the FBI National Academy 205th session. Sheriff Ferrara was elected to office in 2014, 2018, and recently elected in 2022. Supervisor Jim Sparing was elected to the Solano County Board of Supervisors in 2006 after serving 20 years as the mayor of Suisun City. He is currently serving his fourth and final term as a District 3 supervisor and represents parts of Fairfield, Suisun, and Travis Air Force Base. The sheriff and supervisor would like to wish everyone a happy Veterans Day. Next up, we have Solano County Supervisor Mitch Mashburn. Supervisor Mashburn is proud to represent Fairfield, Travis Air Force Base, and the thousands of veterans who serve our nation so honorably and fought to preserve the freedoms we enjoy today. Supervisor Mashburn is joined by his wife Tanya and their 3 daughters. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming our Grand Marshal for the parade, Daniel Blake. Daniel Blake is enlisted in the Marine Corps in 1953 and served in the Corps until 1957. He was stationed at Camp Lejeune and served in infantry. After the Marine Corps, Daniel served in the Air Force from 1958 until his retirement in 1975. Daniel retired from our very own Travis Air Force Base During his time in the Air Force, Daniel served in vehicle mechanics as well as military police. He started his family when he was stationed at Travis and now has 2 beautiful daughters. Daniel is a very active member in our Senior Center's Music Club and is a very talented musician and vocalist. We thank Daniel for his service and honored to have him as this year's Grand Marshal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the U.S. Air Force Band of the Golden West. Stationed at Travis Air Force Base, is the only active duty Air Force band west of the Rockies and is comprised of talented and versatile airmen musicians. Today we present to you the ceremonial marching band. The band's stirring rendition of military and patriotic music, as well as traditional marches, complements its impressive precision marching style. Following the marching band are the airmen from the Travis Air Force Base, America's finest mobility Air Force, serving loyally and engaging globally. The airmen are led by Colonel Elizabeth Aptekar, 60th Mission Support Group Commander, and Colonel Gio Wilson Mackey, 349th Maintenance Group Commander. With more than 10,000 active duty and reservists from 3 wings, Travis Air Force Base continues to rapidly project American power anytime, anywhere. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Travis Equestrian Center. This is a little piece of heaven nestled in the southwest corner of Travis Air Force Base. The primary goal of the TEC is to foster an environment of positive morale and airman resiliency. The membership is comprised of active duty, reserves, retired military, and civilians employed at Travis. It is managed by an 8-member volunteer advisory board and a private organization, Hoof Beats. We serve under Travis's 60th FSS. As a self-care barn members are responsible for providing daily care for their horses and maintaining 200 acres of grazing land. Boarding facilities offer a 60-stall barn, riding arena, and much more. Membership is shared function which inspires esprit de corps through collective efforts on base and community. This is the North Bay PT Cruisers. The PT Cruisers are a nonprofit Solano County novelty car club. All members come from a military-oriented family. Member families range from Vietnam to Gulf War veterans. Over half are retired. Their most notable contributions are to the veteran hospitals at Menlo Park and Livermore, delivering carloads of everyday necessities to these forgotten men and women veterans. They also are proud of their local involvement in the Marine Toys for Tots. Thank you, North Bay PT Cruisers. This looks like K1 Speed Fairfield. K1 Speed Fairfield has California's first elevated indoor track and the top go-karts in the industry, located at 1560 Gateway Boulevard. K1 Speed is open now. Next up, let's welcome the Armio High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Under the leadership of Senior Staff Cadet Colonel Ava Gerardo, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Nancy Lazo Rodriguez, Cadet Major Antonio Contreras Ocampo, Cadet Captain Faith Powell, Cadet Captain Gina Estrada Laro, and Cadet Captain Oscar Rojas Martinez, followed by the Color Guard led by Cadet Second Lieutenant Michaela Lofton. Last but certainly not least, make noise for our 71st Cadet Corps.
Ready, right, left, right, right, left.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we have the Armio Royal Regiment Band from Armio High School. Armio Royal Regiment Band under the direction of Louis B. Jacob and color guard instructor Tyrese Salas. The band is led by drum major Giovanna Pena and guard captains Ashley Solero and Kaylee Kurtz. The band is performing His Father's Sword, written by Walter Hunt. The Armio Royal Regiment Band would like to take a moment to thank all of our veterans and active duty military personnel and their families for their sacrifice they have made in our great country. Bouncing up and down the street now is the Chelu Car Club. The Chelu Car Club was founded in 2012. It's a family-oriented car club. The name Chelu is Chamorro, which is Guamanian for sibling, brother, or sister. Chelu is about giving back to the community and has a non-profit organization called Team Hope. We strive to help the homeless and those in need in Vallejo. They work extensively with the police department for their Shop with a Cop program. Chelu doesn't discriminate and has a place for anyone who is family-oriented and wants to give back to their community. Follow them on Facebook under Chelu Car Club to keep updated on their events. Check out this 1951 candy red Apple Plymouth. What a beautiful car. Next up, we have the Travis Air Force Base Aviation Museum. They are veteran volunteers at the Travis Aviation Museum promoting the beautiful assets the museum holds. Today they are towing a plane used for pilot training. Next up is the Military Veterans Organization, General Robert F. Travis, chapter number 490 of National Sojourners Incorporated. National Sojourners are known as the Masonic Military Veterans Order in America. Representing the chapter are President Lieutenant Colonel Martin Arrio, U.S. Army and Regional Representative, Chief Petty Officer Gary Perking, and U.S. Coast Guard and other members. Next up, we have the U.S. Army recruiting. Welcome, the U.S. Army. The Army's duty is to protect their country in any situation. Soldiers lead a very disciplined and tough life so that they do not become physically weak during battles. With our 150 career options to choose from, full-time, part-time positions, and medical benefits, come say hi to the Army recruiting team and learn more. Let's hear it for the Suisun Fire Protection District. They are all volunteer fire district that covers 168 square miles of unincorporated Solano County. Today they are represented by firefighters, explorers, and their families. Next up, we have the Boy Scouts of America. Since the introduction of scouting in the United States, a gateway to success has been opened, creating many of today's leaders, scientists, and business owners. With the inclusions of young women to scouting, the doorway has opened wide. To see what scouting has to offer your child, go to www.beascout.org. Rolling up the street next in these classics, it's the Fairfield Host Lions Club. Fairfield Host Lions Club is a local nonprofit community services organization and foundation. They are celebrating over 98 years of continuous service to the local community. I have to be careful. I always make a mistake on this one here. They're called the Old Retired Folks. I'm sure you've been called something else, but Old Retired Folks. We're a group of retired Air Force veterans who work together throughout our military careers. We participate in community functions such as flag lowering on Memorial Day in Leisure Town. They participate in traditions at the Sacramento Valley National Cemetery, including placing flags on headstones for Memorial Day, placing wreaths for Christmas season, and the service to honor unaccompanied fallen heroes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Fairfield High School Junior ROTC. The Fairfield High School Junior ROTC program is commanded by Aiden Manzingo, with instructor Major Frank Aguan and Master Sergeant Michael Asiano. The Junior ROTC program currently has over 150 cadets and have supported the community during the coast and creek cleanup as well as the Adopt a Street program. Rolling up the street next is Olay Health. Olay Health is celebrating 50 years of providing high-quality health care. From humble beginnings as a volunteer clinic in Rutherford, it has grown to a network of 6 health centers across Napa County and Fairfield. At Olay Health, everyone is welcome, whether you have a private insurance, Medi-Cal, no insurance, or need help paying for your visit. Consider volunteering for Olay Health or making a donation to support its mission to build healthier communities. To learn more, visit olayhealth.org or follow Olay Health on Facebook and Instagram. Olay Health is proud to participate in this event honoring veterans for their sacrifice and service to this great country. On behalf of everyone at Olay Health, thank you for your service. Jamming down the street now is In Hemp Parlous Trucking. These are some awesome looking trucks. They are honored and excited to be back for their second Veterans Day parade. In Parlous were established in 2019, and they are more than a club, they are a family. We want to thank every military person who has served or is currently serving. Thank you to our veterans and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Farmers Insurance Mitch Basanani from the Basanani Agency. We'd like to send thanks to all veterans across this country and a shout out to his dad, Leonard Basanani, who served during the Korean War. The first plane he ever flew in, he jumped out of. He was a paratrooper from the 82nd Airborne. Today they are driving his car, a 1964 Buick Riviera. His dad bought this baby brand new in 1964 and has kept it in the family ever since. Basanani Insurance offers comprehensive explanations of all your insurance needs and questions. They are right here downtown on Madison Street. Stop by and pick up your calendars. Thank you to all veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Girl Scouts of Northern California Twin Sister Service Unit, joined by Vacaville and Travis Air Force Base Service Unit. They are girls serving in Northern California. Fairfield, Sassoon, Vacaville, and Travis Air Force Base are now in their 110th year. Girl Scouts builds courage, confidence, and character to make the world a better place. Girl Scouts is the preeminent leadership development organization. Next up, we have the American Red Cross Service. The Red Cross Service is the armed forces, helps members of the military, veterans, and their families prepare for, cope with, and respond to the challenges of military life. The Red Cross offers a range of services to members and the armed forces and their families. including 24/7 emergency communications, access to financial assistance via military aid societies, confidential workshops to deal with stress and trauma, veterans assistance, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Roland Freedom Center. The Roland Freedom Center is an aviation and military museum located at the Nut Tree Airport. We aim to honor and preserve the stories of our brave men and women in service and promote patriotism in today's youth. What you see here today is an electric mix of military vehicles dating as far back as World War II. You'll also see a reproduction of a 1912 airplane float that was built by 3 teenage early aviators, the Gonzalez brothers. Come see the original biplane they built in 1912 at the museum, which is open daily from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Next up, we have 11 Kids. 11 Kids is an after-school program focused on providing tutoring and mentoring for children kindergarten through 5th grade so they can succeed in the classroom and in life. Neighborhood program centers connect children with positive role models who demonstrate the character and skill that led to immediate and long-term success. By establishing the centers directly within neighborhoods, family member and local residents also are integrated to daily activities, providing opportunities for helping kids and communities rise. 11 Kids is continuing to expand our footprint into other neighborhoods to fulfill our mission in sharing the love of Christ with our neighbors through acts of mercy and compassion. Next up, we have the Bannon High School Air Force Junior ROTC. The Bannon High School Junior ROTC Unit CA 20011 earned the title as Distinguished Unit 18 over the last 21 years. Congratulations, cadets. One of my favorites, the Golden Hills Mustang Club. Let 'em roar! Hey, hey! American muscle at its finest. The Mustang Club, established in 1982, is a non-profit charity promoting the ownership of Ford Mustangs, America's favorite pony car. The club supports our local veterans and other charities with food donations, holiday toy drives, and other financial assistance, in addition to providing scholarships for high school students. For over 15 years, the club has also sent supplies and gifts to both our troops deployed overseas and our West Coast United States Coast Guard personnel. Golden Hills Mustang, the friendliest little club. Let 'em roar! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Medic Ambulance Service. Medic Ambulance Service is family owned and operated. They have been working in Solano County since 1979. Ladies and gentlemen, this is B Sharp Academy. B Sharp Academy is located at 995 Oliver Road, Suite 11, in the beautiful city of Fairfield. Specializing in areas of teaching piano, voice, drums, organ, and guitar. They offer private and group classes for children and adults beginning at age 5. The founder, Dr. Rosalind Pugh, has been serving Solano County and Fairfield community since 1999, and May 19th has been officially proclaimed as B Sharp Academy Day by the Mayor of Fairfield. The students and teachers are very active in our community. For more information, please visit bsharpacademy.com. Marching up the street now is one of my favorite organizations, the Salvation Army Croc Center. The Croc Center is comprised of 4 major components: a center of worship and performance venue, an aquatic center, fitness and recreation center, and special events. The Aquatic Center is located at 586 East Widgeon Way, Suisun City. Thank you, Salvation Army. They do so many wonderful things there in our community. And don't forget, it's Red Kettle time. Make sure you drop some coins into those red kettles. Next up, definitely one of my favorite parts of this parade. It's El Rancho Centenario and their dancing horses. And I mean to tell you, these horses can dance. Those people sitting in front, keep an eye out. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's a little trivia question for you. What always follows the marching horses in the parade? Boy Scouts, but what are they doing? Hooper Scoopers! Thank you, Boy Scouts of America. It's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Jelly Belly Candy Company. Jelly Belly makes the world's #1 gourmet jelly bean, and it makes over 50 official flavors. Stop by the Visitor Center in Fairfield for self-guided tours offered daily from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Also, don't forget to check out the brand new Jelly Belly Museum. Next up, folks, we have the Food Bank of Contra Costa and Solano. The Food Bank is leading the fight to end hunger in our community. The Food Bank distributes food directly at our distributions and throughout over 260 partner agencies serving 275,000 people every month. Elaine and her mobile food pharmacy volunteers are representing just one of the programs here in Solano County today. Volunteers are needed to help at distributions and our Fairfield warehouse. Marching up the street next is Illuma Shrine Temple 212 out of Suisun City, California. Illuma Temple is a subordinate temple of the ancient Egyptian Arabic order noble mystic shrine of North and South America and its jurisdictions. The temple is led by illustrious potentate Timothy Finney, and the marching club is led by Patrol Captain Zachary Johnson Sr. They are a fraternal organization and have a national partnership with and in support of the American Diabetes Association. Veterans make up approximately 90% of the Illuma Temple's membership. The Illuma Temple would like to thank all veterans and their service and wish you all a happy Veterans Day. Rolling up next is Ford of Fairfield. And folks, if you weren't aware of it, Ford of Fairfield is hosting a free after-parade lunch, giving away swag and raffling a Ford Maverick truck and many other prizes. And KUIC Radio and John Young will be out there awarding prizes. There'll be a band out there. It's just going to be a fun time to honor veterans, and the money they raise from their raffle will help to support the Blue Star families. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Just Vets Corvette Club. Just Vets Corvette Club of Northern California is based out of Fairfield with members throughout the Bay Area. We have members from all surrounding areas. The club mission is to promote and to support the hobby of owning past and current Corvettes. We promote family participation, inspire friendship, and encourage youth in our communities, promoting a positive influence towards the next generation. Just Vets' goal is to provide a service and support towards education of the youth in our communities. We build and modify all generation of Corvettes. Some of our members are veterans. We honor American veterans for their patriotism, love of our country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good. Thanks for all you have done. Thank you, Just Vets Corvette Club, for wrapping up today's parade. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this year at the City of Fairfield's 2022 Veterans Day. We hope you have enjoyed your time with us. Thank you to all our veterans for your dedicated service. And remember, the downtown tree lighting will take place December 2nd. And like I said at the beginning of this parade, make sure and show generosity to our veterans here in our community. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.